Hi guys. First of all, happy 2019. It is day one of many to come for this year. And I have not been around for a while because my life got a little nutty. Um, but things are settling finally, and I feel much more grounded than I did before. So that's one great thing that's come out of this year. I am so happy to say goodbye, 2018. You were the worst, but I learned a lot. And rather than look at it in a negative light, I'm going to, just kind of go through a few things that, maybe you had a really rough year too, and you're like, c'est la vie, good riddance. But every year we live is a learning experience. It's a time to learn something new about ourselves, something new about life. So I feel like as crazy as this year was and as challenging as it was, I really learned a lot. I'm going to apologize again in advance for my hair, my mane. It's very unkempt. But, it's New Year's Day, so were any of you expecting me to be, like, perfectly primped and preened? Anyway, so now that my computer is falling down. So first I just wanted to mention that I had a wonderful time celebrating with people that I love and care about last night, and my Christmas was wonderful. I got to see my family, which was great because being in the north, it's kind of cold this time of year, so going down to the south to see my family was great. It was really nice to be able to spend time with them, especially my brother, who I hadn't seen in like over a year and a half. So I was really grateful for that time. But it just makes you kind of put a lot in perspective. I love my family, and it's so hard to, see them that often. So getting about 5 days with them was really nice. 6 days, maybe. Yeah, 6 days. It was just really nice to have that time to just laugh and literally hang out and watch shows and eat together. We ate a lot. So before I get into it, well, actually, I'll just get into it now. My one of the things that I've learned about myself is that and I've always believed, that it's important to make sure you know your priorities. But especially this year has been one of those eye openers for me in terms of just how involved I've been with my family. And I've always been involved with my family, but this year, because of the challenges for our family, losing my uncle was difficult, but trying to be there for my aunt, who's been so supportive and a wonderful mentor for me, my music life, and otherwise. It's been nice to be able to just go over there and spend some time with her, and really just catch up, and not really catch up, but just be together. Sometimes it's just nice to be together, not even talk that much. Like, we would color, we hang out, we made salt dough ornaments, which was great. It's just nice to have another person there who knows you, who understands you. And I feel like a lot of people take that for granted. And I really hope that in 2019 I continue to foster those relationships and feed them and, help them grow, because those are the people who are going to be there when no one else is. So I just wanted to make a mention of that. And we all have our dysfunctions, we all have our flaws. So it's just a little bit something to really consider, to think about, is that no one's perfect. We're all human, unless you're a total, terrible, terrible person. But it's very hard to do unless you murder somebody or do something really terrible to somebody purposefully. So anyway, that being said, family, that's one thing I'm going to be conscious of for 2019. I learned a lot about my family in 2018, and I want to continue to learn about them. Something else that I learned is that you can find acceptance and friendship in the most random and strange places. You can find comfort in people that you didn't realize would give you comfort. So it's interesting because I've reconnected with so many people that I never really thought I would connect with again. And it's been great. I mean, I love meeting new people. I love just learning about them and knowing them. And it's been nice to expand my circle a little bit in the sense that I have more social interactions with more kinds of people, and I'm learning more every day from each of them. So my biggest thing is that I want to keep doing that. I want to keep meeting new people and learning and not being afraid to put myself out there. Especially with my depression and anxiety being what it is, I have found a lot of ways to cope properly. Being alone. I am doing so much better with being alone. I cherish my time going home to just hang out with my cat and watch shows now, even more than I did before. And like, I am fine being alone, and it's great. It's been a long time since I felt that way. So that's another thing. Being alone in a positive and healthy way is something that I want to continue to do, and something I learned about doing in 2018. Last but not least, getting away from negative people, narcissists, basically garbage people. My friend used this term with me a couple weeks ago. She was going through a rough time, and it was nice to actually be there for her too and hear about what's going on in her life, because I hadn't really talked to her in a long time. But we have that kind of friendship where it's like you can talk for a while and then you don't talk for like a couple of years or something, and then you just pick up where you left off. So she was going through a rough time, and she had this term garbage person, and I'm in love with it. And sorry, I'm stealing it from you. I'm not going to give your name on public public internet forum, whatever. But I love it. It's the perfect description for somebody who is just a terrible human being in all the ways you could think about it. I mean, they are selfish. They are full of themselves. They don't really care about you. They don't really want to care about you. They don't consider anybody else's feelings. They're negative. They just hold you back and bring you down. And when I'm going through something, or when my friend's going through something, I will understand if they can't talk to me or can't be there, because they're going through their own thing. And I mean, I've been that way. I've been there, and it's not right for me to judge them or, get mad at them for doing what they have to do to make themselves happy and healthy. So I am not going to accept that from anybody. If someone has a problem with how I'm, getting better and how I'm healing, and it's not hurting anybody, then I am not going to stick around. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for people who aren't going to be genuine with me, or, give me their time and understanding. You don't need to be around 24/7 to be my friend. We all have lives. Like, we all get busy, and when you check in, it's an understanding. It's a mutual understanding. And the people that are really close to me, that my chosen family and my family, they understand that. They know that if I disappear for a little bit, or I get caught up in something, they understand and know that that's just what's going on in my life, and that I'm not doing it to hurt them. But those are the kind of people you want around you. You want people who will be like, they live their life, they are healthy, they're finding ways to be happy themselves, and they understand that you're doing what you need to do to be happy with yourself. So no more garbage people, no more negativity, no more people who are going to just bring me down and waste my time. I'm done. I can't do it. So that's my lessons from 2018. What I'm leaving behind in 2018 is pretty much that. I'm leaving behind those people, and my life will not be worse off without them. It will be better. So it's nothing personal, but I need to focus on myself right now and the people that are there for me and matter. And if someone's going to have a problem with that, then they aren't ready to be in my life. So that's pretty much it. So I hope that you guys all learned something in 2018, and if you feel free to comment your own lessons from the year. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go play some video games and finish cleaning my room before I have to work tomorrow. I have to go back to work tomorrow. But hopefully all of you got a wonderful, restful holiday season, and you got to spend it with those you loved and got to do what you wanted. And yeah, let's look forward to this new year as a new chance to grow and, you know, find what's going to make us happy. And I also don't believe in resolutions. I think that it's too much pressure on a person. But I bruised my rib and I broke my toe, and now they're both finally fully healed. So I'm going to be back into my workout game with Insanity. That's the cat's tail. If you have not seen the cat before, that's my cat. Zeus. Yeah. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful new year, and I'll be back soon. I'm probably going to be picking up with my videos again weekly, ideally, as well as putting up some videos of music I've been working on. So, alright everybody, happy holidays, happy new year. Let's make it a good one. Bye.